looks pretty cool, I think.
Well, hello. In this episode, uh, we will be adding our touchscreen controller to our game, which is a topic that I don't really understand the logic behind. Understand it enough to be able to explain it to you. I'm just going to show you how to do that, and I took this method from the YouTube channel VC Clarkson, I think. Wait, something like that. Yeah, I believe. Yes, this guy also makes great tutorials for Phaser, so you can check out his channel. I just took this method from him a couple of years ago, I think. Whatever. So, in order to um, add a gamepad to our game, we first need to create a class called UI block. Now, I guess UI block was already a thing in Phaser 2, but um, it got removed. Maybe, I don't know, cause I checked the video of VC Clarkson again, and he just says extends phaser.ui block in the code, but for some reason I have an external file for the UI block class, so I guess it was removed in the phaser 3, and just I got this file from somewhere on the internet to create it on phaser 3. I guess it happened like that. I'm really not sure. Whatever, you can get this UI block file from my GitHub, this project repository. It will be on there. Right now I'm just gonna copy it from another project of mine. Let's see, util. Yeah, actually I will just copy this copy this util folder. I'm gonna talk about what's inside in a few seconds. Yeah, copy it here. Now let's go there. Yeah, as you can see, we have the util folder here, which has inside event dispatcher and UI block. Now, UI block is the class that's kind of like a container. It's just for displaying our gamepad. It's about it's for displaying our gamepad on top of the screen. And event dispatcher basically takes it just for the functionality of our gamepad. It's like events, events from Java and stuff. Yeah, I really don't have enough knowledge to explain this to you, to be honest. Just you need these two files in order to create your gamepad, and good thing about these two files, and reason probably why I don't know much about them, is because you just can take these two files and create any kind of touch screen control on any kind of game. I just use these two all the time and I don't even know what they actually do. It's kinda lame, but whatever. Now you need to create another JavaScript file inside here, but first we need, actually let's just add all the files. We were creating our gamepad file, I guess. Yeah. Let's not use the scene template, but class gamepad, let's call this gamepad. extends UI block, which we just gathered. Just say constructor config like you normally do, and super you don't need to write anything here, and then here say this dot emitter equals event dispatcher dot get instance. Emitter is what we will use to create key press events and stuff using our event dispatcher. This dot scene equals config dot scene. Yeah, you write down this stuff, and now we are ready to create our buttons. For buttons I will again use the buttons I took from the same guy who I just showed you. Let's try this one. And assets, controller. We will use cross and hidden. I also created a roll icon here, but yeah, I will use a different one. For now let's just take these two and get them in your project folder. Assets, and we can actually, how do I create files in NNN? Create new link. I don't. Let's try okay. Directory, and it's called controller. Enter there and just paste your stuff, which is, sorry, I'm just getting used to this file explorer. Copy here, P. Okay, yeah, we got cross and hidden PNGs in our assets/controller folder. Now let's preload them first. Go to your preloader and load image. It's called cross, and it's in assets/controller/cross.png, and then we will also load hidden. It's in the same path, controller hidden PNG, and yeah. Now in our controller folder, let's create our cross first. Scene.add image, we will add an image, and I'm checking locations here to put it in the right place on the screen. It's 19, and it's cross 1964, yeah. And then what else do we need? I set the scale to half of it. Yeah, and I set its alpha to .4. Alpha is, making it transparent. I generally make buttons transparent, and when you touch them, the alpha increases, so it's, I don't know, kinda easier to tell that you're pressing the button. And yeah, these are our settings for the cross image. Cross won't be a tappable button itself, rather than it will just be an image of a cross, like a D-pad, and then we will put the things we called hidden as actual buttons we can press. Like I can actually show you controller. Yeah, this is our cross. Oh, by the way, I modified it a little because there is some problems that you can't press two buttons at the same time, with a single hand. So I put these two dots on tops. So these are like forward jumping and stuff. That's why I added them to the original cross. And this is the hidden, basically. It will be something invisible. We will just make it 0 alpha and use it as buttons. We will just place them over the cross we just set. And after you completed setting up this button, you just do this dot scene dot add this dot cross, which will add it to the scene. And also we give it a depth of like, actually it would be better if we put it in above the add, really. What else do I have? Oh, and of course you need cross dot set scroll factor 0, so it will stay in a fixed position even though our character moves around the map. So now let's add our first actual functioning button. Let's start with up. Again, this dot scene dot add image, and its location is 19 to 280, and it's hidden. This location will just place it on the top part of the D-pad. It has the same X value, it's above it. And we scale this to 1.67, and we set its alpha to .05. Actually you can make it 0, but I don't know why I did it this way last time. Let's just make it 0. And we also want this to be interactive. Set interactive, so it's clickable. You can click on it and something happens when you do. And we said it's interactive. Now we are going to say what it will do when we interact with it. So this on means we are going to tell it how it's going to answer when something happens, like pointer down, which means we tapped on it. It says pointer, but really think of it as touchscreen controls. When we click on it, we'll create a function for each of them when we are done adding the buttons in this file. And let's call it up press that bind this. We will create a function called up press in the bottom of the file, and it will call this function we pressed on the up, and we also want to add a release function, pointer up, which means we stop pressing the pointer in when using mouse. We stop pressing it, and this will call up release function. So like in up button, it's not that important, but let's say you're walking, when you press the down button, it's just sets velocity, so your character starts moving, and when you release it, the release function sets the velocity to 0 and the character stops, things like that. And we also want another function called out. Now out means your pointer is not floating over the button. So like if you're pressing the button and slide your finger outside it, it will also release the button. I don't exactly remember why I added this function, but yeah, it's kinda cool. I think you wouldn't want that button to stay pressed, like you accidentally slided your finger like you're in a combat and the button just stuck like that, because for the pointer up function to work, your pointer should be standing on top of the button. So if you're like pressing it and you slided your finger outside of the button and released it, then it won't release the button actually, and yeah, this might annoy people. So we want it to be released when you slide your finger outside of the button. And we also want to give this depth of 999, and yeah, of course we also need set scroll factor 0. Then we can add this to the scene as well. Yep, that's our up button. Let's copy this and add 3 more. So this will be down, let's say. Oh, there is not the whole file here. I need to check the position for button down is 55 by 55. So yeah, let's write them. And then set scale, alpha, set interactive. Let's make these down. And yeah, that's it for the down button. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, you also need to make all these down, of course. We are defining the down button here. Yeah. Now, let's do left and right now. Left. Also make these left, the function names, and the position for left 25 by 25. And for the right it's 85 to 25. Am I like, oh, I'm not taking the right values. I took reference by this project, I think. Yeah, sorry for that. Down should be 19 by 448, and left should be minus 65 by 364. 103 364. This is for right. 103. Yeah. Now this will be the right function. We missed one here, by the way. Yeah, right. these are all the buttons we need. Now we create the functions like right press. Do I create them here? Like yeah, but yeah, they are inside create function. Okay, yeah, create them here, and inside this dot emitter dot emit like up simply, and this means we are going to define them inside scene files, but basically yeah, we will open another function that will say if the emitter sends you the message up, do this, like increase the velocity y of the character and stuff. And we also want this dot alpha dot this dot up dot alpha equals 0.8, like yeah. Then for the right release, up release, and then let's copy this. Actually, sorry, wait. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, yeah. Now we will just define them for, oh, I accidentally make them, yeah, we need to use camel letters like this, and this will be down press, this will be down release, not down release, right down, I ordered it a little weird here, but whatever. Up release, and down I made down left press, and left release. Then this should also be left, and here the oh, didn't I made this capital? Did I accidentally turned everything lowercase, right? Yeah. What's the Vim shortcut for that, really? Down, release. Is it U? I think I made U for it. Oh, okay. Look, I learned a new thing. Okay. But I'm going to cry. This is right. Sorry. And this is also right. Release, down release, and up release. Left, and left release finally. Okay. Now I think that's it for our gamepad file. Rest will be on our scene functions. So let's import these files we created. We will use them on level, so I guess we better define it right under here. They are in utils. Do I have 2 util folders? Yes, for some reason, I guess. Wait. No. Whatever. Util, UI block and util event dispatcher. Oh, and also gamepad, of course. Now, get into your level function. Wait. Okay. And let's define our gamepad here. This dot gamepad equals new gamepad. Now let's see.
My old man, he put me in jail, it's hard. My old man, he put me in jail, it's hard. With the doors all locked and barred, with a big long chain tied to the floor. Damn this soul, I'm weak and I'm poor, these are hard times for sure. My darling forgot my name, it's hard. My darling forgot my name and it's hard.
So, I don't know what was causing the error, but I just copied the gamepad file from the from my other project and just happened to work for some reason. I don't know why. I believe everything is the same, right? Like, yeah, I just took the gamepad file from there and it now works. I really can't see where was the error. Whatever. So the files like this, I believe it's just the same. Oh, by the way, I saw this on the other gamepad file of my project, then I decided to go with the same way. So release function will probably just stop our character, so we can just call the same release function for each of these buttons. We don't need separate functions for that. And yeah, rest is the same, I believe. Eerie, whatever. Now, I noticed that the project I took these sizes and scales from is a landscape game, so it's really different from this project we will work on. So as you can see, the cross is huge here. So this is a game where I use the same exact screen size, and actually is screen size the same? Let me check that. It's not exactly the same, but the zoom is 3 on this as well. Whatever, this will fit in better and we can work on it. So I will just copy these values, 55. God. Okay, just get rid of it. We need to set these manually. I can see now. Okay, let's start by cross.
If the wife and I are a fussing, brother, that's alright. Cause me and that sweet woman's got a license to fight. Why don't you mind your own?
We need to add 2 more buttons for the corners. Sadly. Right, okay. Now this will be called upright. CNAT, yeah, hidden just upright. Yeah, and then these will be also uprights, and the position will be x of the right value and y of the up value, which is 535. Oh, we haven't defined the functions, of course. Up, right, press. This dot emitter dot emit up, yeah, upright, and upright dot alpha equals 0.8. Then upright release, emitter dot emit release, and upright alpha equals not 0, 0.05. The alpha channel, just start upright at 0.8. It gives an error here, so we need to take these to bottom to see the press thing. Yeah, okay. These errors are normal because we didn't have any function for emitters to call right now. And let's do it for left now. Here, up left. So yeah. Okay. Up left, press up. Oh, okay. I still can't press this. Oh, because the location is upright location. Now, what's our left X? 164. Okay. Yeah. Now we have the looks for the buttons. It's time to make them actually function. Now, for this, we need to create an event listener, like listeners, set listeners function. Yeah, we need something like that. Emitter dot on up, and we will write the actual up function here. So get down here and say set listeners. Let me just pick myself up here. Set listeners. This dot emitter dot emit dot on. Not emit dot on. No, what am I? Like this, right? This dot emitter dot on. Yeah. Then the command it will take, which is like up. This dot up dot bind this, and then down, left, right, up, right, down, left, right, up, left, and up, right. And down here we will create like the up function. Let's just say for now console log up, and if we press on it, this dot emitter dot emit is not a function. Gamepad emitter emit. Why though? I do have the event dispatcher. Event dispatcher emitter dot emit. This must be working. Oh, I used 2 amps here. Sorry. Okay. Now if we press up, it, as you can see, console log upright. What? Oh, I have something here. Okay, I don't need this. This is the up button, isn't it? I mean, did we mixed places? Like if I say here console log up, it does right it, and it sends up here. Oh, we didn't call this function yet, that's why we are not getting output. You should call set listeners function here so it starts listening. This dot set listeners, I believe. Yeah, as you can see, it writes it on the console, but we don't want to write it on the console. We want to set velocity y minus 200 of our character. Sorry, I'm too tired right now. It's like this. Yeah, it's maybe a little too much, 150 maybe, and we want him to play flip. So yeah, like a little less. Yeah, much better. And then for the upright, wait, I'm calling up for all these right now. Up, down, left, these are function names, right, up left, and up right. So let's make up left and up right real quick. Player dot set velocity y minus 100 and velocity x also minus 100, and player dot play ninja flip, and for the upright we need for the upright this will be positive 100, and that's it. Then for the right we will use set velocity x 100, and we will play ninja run, or was it ninja walk? I'm not sure. What's wrong? Bind of undefined 35. Okay, we haven't defined all the functions yet, so that's normal. Let's just say down and left. These are the ones that remain, right? So no, it's called run then. Okay. Looks pretty good actually for only 2 frames. Down won't do anything for now, and we will probably use it for sub weapons and stuff like Castlevania. Minus 100, and this dot player dot play ninja run. We should also need to add some turning thing, flip x, flip x equals true. Do I need to flip x for, oh wait, are these reverse, in reverse? No, I just haven't changed this one. Set velocity x 100, upright, up left, upright. Whether I'm gonna check this in a second. Why does it move forward? Does it call the right function here? Like console.log up left? It doesn't. It doesn't call the up left function. Do we send the right? Oh, we send upright for both of them, that's why. Okay. Yeah. Now we need to use flip x to make our character turn left and right. So if we are using up left, that means we need to flip our character's x, and when we press the right again, we need to change it back to false. Of course, this should be our character's flip x value. Yeah, also here on the right make it false, and here on the left make it true. Now the last thing we need is the release function. Emitter emit release, and down here release this that player dot set velocity 0. This will change both velocity values to 0, and we will call the release function here. Yeah, flip X is not defined. This top layer of which line? 68. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, and also when we release, we want our character to play idle. Ninja idle, sorry. But I don't actually like him cutting the flip in half. We can actually work on that. Like, how can we do that? Can we check what animation is currently playing? Oh, yeah, I know. We can check if our character is on the ground, and there was a way to check this. I used it before. Phaser, check if character is on the floor, and we also need this to prevent people from constantly jumping. Hit the ground after jump, yeah, something like that. Body dot touching down. Is this phaser tree? Okay, yeah. What do we need? If this dot player dot body touching down. Yeah, if it's touching down, then play the idle. So like, yeah. Oh, isn't it touching down now? It should be. On floor, yeah, I remember it. Okay, I don't know what this is, but I used on floor before. Yeah, this should work. Yeah, just like I want it to be. And we also want to add this to, like here, take it inside. If this dot player dot body dot on floor. If it's on floor, then do these functions. Wait. What? Oh, sorry. I just moved to the gamepad file there. Whatever, on floor. If it's on floor, we can jump. If it's not, we can't. And same for up left and up right. So if this dot player body on floor, it's a function, and we don't need this console log anymore, so delete this and take this for in. And for upright, if this dot player dot body dot on floor, yeah. Okay. So now we can't just spam jump. We must do it when we are on floor. And yeah, I think let me give you a better view by turning off debugging for now. Yeah, that's how our game looks so far. It looks pretty cool, I think. Whatever, this episode was very long. See you on the next one. Hope you didn't get too much annoyed.